All right, welcome to the channel. It's the Conscious Growing Gardener. I'm your dude, okay? Farmer Tom, aka Mr. Notes, okay? Singer, songwriter, sensation guy, right? So I had to get on YouTube, right? Had to upload this video to my small channel because I gotta just say my piece, and it's not no clout chasing with me. It's just I'm on YouTube all the time. I'm either watching other people on YouTube or I am uploading my own videos as well as on Facebook, the Conscious Growing Gardener. Okay, been on um, Facebook for a while, and I've just recently started uploading videos a few months ago to YouTube. Okay, we all got a way of living. We all got a way of following different people or different aspects of life. We think like somebody has a good message, right? And we sometimes will follow that message and follow that person, right? And we see that person as a leader, right? Some of us do. And then when that person does something wrong, right, then we either unfollow that person or we become that person's advocate for whatever they do. We argue their situation, or we try to wait it out to see if that person is innocent or not, right? Because in this country, you're supposed to be technically innocent till proven guilty. So I'm not going to bring up nobody's names. I don't think I am anyway. I just want to talk about the YouTube community. We have, and I want to talk about the black community. Not to say that we all supposed to be inherited in one little box and we blacks are we all in this little community, because we don't live in communities. We live in our own neighborhoods and stuff in different cities and states and stuff. But we do have some issues, you know what I'm saying? We like drama. We like bullshit, you know what I'm saying? I'm going through numbers and I'm watching how many people are supportive of different people on certain platforms, and most of the time the people that's getting most of the views are the people that's saying like a lot of negative stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not to shout nobody's specific name out, so I won't do that. I'm trying not to do that. There's a guy on YouTube who does nothing but talk about uh, people that's in the music industry, people that's in the conscious community, right, or people that's in this, right. Here's the thing, just because you feel like you have a belief in something does not mean you believe in the people in that area. Okay, there are people that are Christians, right? Right, there are people that are Christians, right? And if you find out your pastor sleeping with a little girl at church, are you gonna stop being a Christian? Or you might stop going to that church. You'll find another church to go to. You'll still follow that religion, right? You're not gonna doubt your religion or your belief because of one man, right? So this is what I got. This is what I want to understand. How come when a man does something wrong, right? Then there are certain people who are not in that community. What they do is they try to gather up all of the people that's in that community and say, look, all of these guys are a representation of all of this. Look at them, and they'll pull a celebrity in and say, yeah, and see, look, the celebrity, he's a part of that too, even though he's not a part of that community or nothing. Just rah-rahing together. Well, guess basically a who ride on men. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna say anything about that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like this. I don't like to be put in a situation where nobody calling me out on some shit because of something else, because of something somebody else did. I can't take responsibility for what my brother done, or what my cousin done, or what the dude I know around the corner do. Uh, you know what I'm saying? But I do like to socialize and deal with people based upon how I think they are. You know what I'm saying? And even if me and you got some of the same mindsets, like we agree on some of the same things as far as the concept of life, dealing with everyday life and struggles and stuff, right? And just the whole thing, like, okay, let's just talk for example about polygamy, right? Um, in certain instances, people look at it at different things. Most women look at it like guys only want to have polygamy because they want to have sex with multiple women, and that might be true, right? For whatever it's worth, whatever the situation is, I think it's more of a thing they're doing it anyway. I think they more so want to put the people together so they can build together, so they can put their money together, so they can work together. Because there's guys right now don't believe in polygamy and they sleeping with more than one woman. You have to look at the facts and the numbers. Okay, if you are a black woman in the United States of America and you like black men, you know what I'm saying, the chances are it's gonna be hard for you to find a man. There, if you do the numbers, there are not enough heterosexual men to go around. That's why some of these girls is dating guys that go both ways and won't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's women out here marrying guys knowing he like sausage more than he like you, but you'll marry him anyway. Just so you could say you was married and you got somebody. I'm not dissing women. I'm just saying women put up with a lot of shit, and men come to the table with a lot of shit. But you can't always bundle guys together. You know what I'm saying? I know for a fact that there are certain dudes that call themselves woke or aware, and they don't even fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying? They don't even like each other. You know what I'm saying? But these women will get up. One dude do something wrong, and these women will get on a platform and bundle them all together. Like, yeah, here go. This is all for my Spectrum bundle. I got my Wi-Fi. I got my cable. I got my high speed internet, my Wi-Fi, and my cable all bundled, and my phone all bundled in one bundle, right? But them people, you can't do that to people. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's an individual. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know for a fact that when I was younger and I was a heavy churchgoer, I was in church every Sunday, regardless to if my parents were there or not. I was there, and I witnessed things that were going on in my church that I thought was incorrect. Eventually, as a teenager, I started seeing. I thought, man, this guy is messing around with these women, and I caught him on multiple occasions. He don't know I seen him. I seen them. You know what I'm saying? That's what really drove me away from Christianity. Really, I mean, that was the start of me opening my eyes, because I didn't just stop being a Christian just because this guy's sleeping with women. You know what I'm saying? I just removed myself from the situation, from the church. I said, well, I can't have this guy leading me if this is what if this is going to be his outcome. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he'd have been in the conscious community and talk about, well, this is polygamy and I got these women and these women, then I guess that would have been a little different in my mindset as far as looking at their relationships. But this guy was actually married to a woman and he was sleeping with other women. You know what I'm saying? So I looked at it like that, but I never went around talking about, man, everybody, all the church, man, all these men do was sleep with these women. I can't support none of these preachers. No, I didn't do that because I don't know every preacher. And the other ones I do know, I don't have any intel on the fact that they might be sleeping. I have some discernment and some degree of this of concern about some of those things with women, but I don't have no direct information. And I also know that every guy that's a minister or a preacher ain't sleeping around. You know what I'm saying? But here we go again with people bashing a community or a certain group of people and bundling them all together and saying, well, if this one person doing, yeah, they all like that. And it's wrong. It's wrong as fuck. You know what I'm saying? People need to grow up. You know what I'm saying? We do have a problem in our community. We got, we love negative shit. Every time there's a negative channel, everybody flock to it. But y'all need to stop acting like y'all. I'm spiritual. I love the Lord, or I'm Christian, and all y'all. If I went through what's names, if I went through, and I'm trying not to say this nigga's name. I'm trying not to say nobody's name. If I went through certain people's channel, and we could just go out and point out people that subscribe to them, you will find out. You will see how many people we trying to hurry up and hide their subscriptions. See, here's the thing: when you on this side of the camera, right, and YouTube, right, you a flaming target for anybody to say anything they want to say about you, to post anything they want to post about you, unless you turn off your comments. But they can still go on other channels and and make videos about you, because you opening up yourself live to YouTube. But when you on YouTube and you just watching videos, you're just going from video, from channel to channel to channel to channel. You can comment, say what you want to say. Below the, in the comments, you can bully, you can troll. You the man. You hidden. You're hidden. That little name across that thing that come across the comments and shit, the chat. That ain't shit. If your face come up in the thing because you donate a little bit of money or whatever, right? That ain't nothing compared to actually being the person who has to be on there. Come with the dialect, come with the content, right? And then come and then deal with the disrespect and the comments and stuff like that, right? So it goes way further along than what you actually could know about it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you sit on the other side. And so so like I said, if we got people who are actually on YouTube that watch these shows and all this and watch some of these videos and stuff and go from channel to channel, some of these people do not want people to know that they subscribe to these people's channel. It's been, look, they didn't subscribe to the person's channel, and some of them don't even know how to unsubscribe. They love the drama so much. They love the filth and the negativity that these people bring to the table. And watch this. Most of them watch this shit because they like to live their lives through other people. It's so many people in our community ain't got nothing going on that make somebody else think that they special. You know what I'm saying? Some of these dudes on here talking nothing positive. It ain't talking but nothing but trash. And mostly stuff that they think they know. That most of the stuff they talk about, they half-ass talking the story. They don't even know the full. They don't even have the full they don't have the full amount of information on what they're talking about. So they'll get on and say a piece of what they know, and then what they'll do is they'll just start getting in their feelings and start turning up and getting all loud and start threatening and making all types of accusations and just going off way off the script because they don't got nothing else to say, but they got y'all watching. You know what I'm saying? And they actually think they doing something with their lives. They don't realize they ain't doing but slinging trash, and we got a lot of people in our community who love gossip and trash. For real, we do. And it's we could expose everybody that subscribed to some of these channels, and you could see what these people are, their comments, what they're saying, what they're doing, right? Some of these people call themselves being woke. They'd be embarrassed if they got called out. Some of these people call themselves being Christians or Muslims. If they could get exposed by being subscribed to this person's channel, they be making excuses, right? You have to go deep in depth into they things. Some people are like, oh, I've been subscribed to there for years. I ain't watched him in years. I ain't even know he was saying that. But here's the thing. This is why you don't hit the button. This is why you have to pay attention to not only who you watch, but you definitely have to pay attention to who you subscribe to. Who you subscribe to means that's who you believe in. Means that you believe in their content. Means that you trust in their word and what they're saying. You or either that or you think you're being entertained by they shit, right? But television is proving that our community loves trash. You know, because they put this bullshit out on TV and we sit up and watch it. You know what I'm saying? They put out shit on TV all the time that's embarrassing to our people, that make us look bad and light, make us think that we only supposed to act a certain way. You know, ratchet and disrespectful, and you know what I'm saying, and argumentative, and you know, being an asshole, and you know, unhelpful, you know, I mean, if you could just name the list of crap and drama that they continue to share on television, and all we've done was revert from television and watching YouTube and picking up the same habits. So why'd you leave TV? Why'd you go from TV to YouTube? If you're not, some people are like, I don't really watch TV that much. I'm on YouTube. Why would you leave one ratchet program only to come over to YouTube? Come on, I'm tired of television. It's all scripted. It's all what to come right back over to the same energy, the same ratchetness, the same trying to live your life through somebody else's life, looking at their life to compare your life to theirs, or you know, looking up the celebrities and all them when these people ain't nothing but people who got talent, just like your kids or your neighbor's kids or your sister's kids or your brother's kids, or your cousins and your uncles, or somebody you know that got a band and play. Everybody, it's talent all over the fucking world. You can take almost any, for real. It's very few people. Some people in the African American community who don't have no musical talent at all. But it's not too many of us. If you really got around, if we all got together, right? If we eat from, I'm talking about all around. We could never get together all around the world. But let's just say if we got together in our communities, right? In our cities, in our homes, right? Whatever city you went to, you can get all the melanated people in your city together, right? You will see how many people that really, really, really got talent. But we think if somebody signed a piece of paper and somebody say, here goes some money to sing, right? They're star, they're celebrity, it's time to jock them, you know? And then we criticize them and judge them when they do stuff wrong. I mean, it's just sickening how we act instead of treating people like people. They didn't put a name to it, called it celebrity or a star or whatever. These people are people. They put on their pants, they put on their motherfucking bra, panties, fucking drawers, goddamn, you know what I'm saying, t-shirts and underwear, all at the same fucking time, just like the fuck you do. One at a time, one leg in, one leg in. Okay, these people are human. When we start looking at people like they're people, and people are imperfect, they make mistakes, they do things wrong, right? And when we can start clearing up the drama, right? The drama of these business practices that we've been dealing with in this country, we can start getting back to being more like the. If I had say, need I say, like the more like the old school, where we're more open, you know what I'm saying? We're more, you know what I'm saying? We can leave some of that stuff off. We have to take some of that stuff with us. We have to take from our ancestors, from our elders, because that's how we're gonna know how to move further into the future. You know what I'm saying? We gotta drop some of this negativity that we got going in our community. You know what I'm saying? Watch this. Soon as some guy get accused of something, right? First thing to happen is the whole community dead, right? He's not a leader, and there's no leader. Okay, stop. When melanated people stop looking for a leader, you're gonna find that, guess what? You are your own leader. You are your own leader. You have to be your own. You might have a big mom. It might be a man. It might be a man in your house that might be the matriarch, or big mom might be the matriarch of your family, right? Grandpa held it down for years, or your dad's the matriarch of the family, or mama's the matriarch of the family. You might have that in your own family, right? But stop looking at these people you don't know because they can sing or rap a fucking verse. Because it really ain't that hard. Some people at home don't even know you're just as talented as any of these other guys that's in the streets that's making this money. It's just that they had a machine. They signed a contract, and they had a machine behind them, putting them on TV and pushing them to the point so you can, every time you come on TV, you can see them. And now you think they're something special. And I'm not saying that they're not, because they are melanated people and we are gifted. We all have talents. There's people that go to church every Sunday, can sing their ass off. There's people in the conscious community can rap. They can rap. Can freestyle and rhyme with the best of them. But we just keep on looking up to this record deal bullshit and this fame, and people know your name and that means something. These are just regular people that do regular shit. And sometimes them people that's in the limelight do some of the most ratchet and negative ass shit that you ever seen, right? So then when they do something stupid and they let you down, now y'all all walking around bashing them, doing videos about them, trying to chasing clout, trying to get views. Some of y'all fucking don't even know if what went on, right? And here everybody's a fucking reporter, right? Everybody's a fucking reporter. Everybody got something to say. That's why as I watch YouTube, as I left Facebook and I watch YouTube, I'm starting to grow up and starting to realize that, I don't want to speak on shit and speak on people's name unless I know for sure this is what's happening and this is what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not doing it to try to just to get views. I want people to be informed. You know what I'm saying? I want people to be aware, and I want my people to grow. I don't want us to be stagnant in some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It appalls me to see how many people be subscribed to so many garbage ass channels and talking about it's entertainment. It's not entertainment. It's not entertainment to see your people look like scumbags. It's not entertainment to see your black women look ratchet as hell. It's not entertainment to look to see somebody sitting on screen, hooping and hollering and screaming about people that they don't even fucking know. And you all entertained by it. It's a bunch of ratchet drama. And I'm not saying none of these people's name. The people I'm watching them do these little videos and interviews. It's one thing when you interview somebody, now you can get it from the horse's mouth. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't interviewing somebody and you just up there, you ain't done no research, you know what I'm saying? Some people do do it on YouTube. They got the documents, they showing this, they showing that. But even that still don't mean that they really care about the community. That don't mean they care about the black woman or the black man in our community, or the kids in our community, right? They just care about numbers. They're not. Some of these people are not doing this to expose people. Some people just doing this because it's a hot topic. Whatever's trending, you know what I'm saying? We gotta learn. Here's the thing: we gotta learn if we stop making people leaders, and everybody in our community is actually take responsibility for their own family, right? And find somebody in their family that can lead the family, right? Whether it be the mother, the father, the combination, the grandmother, the grandparents, right? Sometimes the children lead. Sometimes the children lead. They show by example. You can see kids doing great things. And so we learn how to start appreciating what we have, and stop going outside our doors to try to look around the world and say, "Oh, what celebrity doing this and what star doing that," and who I can look up to, and who I can clout chase to try to get more views. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you're gonna stay. Sometimes when you in our community, sometimes you're gonna stay on the low totem pole if you don't clout chase, if you don't celebrity gossip. You know what I'm saying? If you don't do certain things, you know what I'm saying, then people are like, oh, I ain't feeling that dude. I ain't feeling that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like when this is what my problem is. I don't like when a person in the community do something bad, right? Despite your religion or your belief, right? And then you try to take a bunch of people, a bunch of men, and gather them all together and say, look at all these guys, they all doing the same thing, and you have no proof of that. You have almost said that girl name who did that on her show. I saw her this morning, and I usually watch her. Right, so, I don't usually watch her, but she's it just so happens that there's more than one person in my house, and somebody in my house happens to be subscribed to her channel. So a lot of times when we are watching YouTube, right, if I'm not watching on my own specific channel, because I have my own channel that I can watch YouTube on. I can watch it on the Conscious Growing Gardener channel, which is this channel right here, right? Or I can watch it on my own private YouTube thing, right? Or I can I even have the Mad Anointed, ANNOINTED. Okay, that's a music channel. Me and my brother, we have a singing. We have we're a group. We call Mad Anointed, and we got 2 videos up there, the Hands Up video and We the People. So you guys check that out. That's a shameless plug, but I can watch it on that channel as well, right? Oh, you can just go in as a guest and watch, right? So sometimes I'm watching these channels and I'm seeing these people. Soon as something's trending on Facebook, soon as something's trending on Facebook or something's trending on YouTube, that's how everybody got to jump up and got something to say about it, even if they don't have no information, even if they don't know what's really going on, right? I'm not saying whether somebody's guilty or innocent. I'm not even calling out the fucking situation that we all know that everybody talking about, because it's some hot topic. And I keep telling people, this is why these platforms are supposed to be used for something positive as well. Because if we all on here saying the same shit, right? We ain't nothing but 3, 5, 8, and 19. YouTube is becoming just like the television, on which a lot of us said we left and stopped watching television so that we can, stop being in the loop and being programmed by these people and their lies and stuff, right? So we started our own platforms so that we can share information between each other, so that we can entertain each other, through comedy and through songs, and and that we can have certain platforms and be able to talk about stuff that we need to do better in our community, right? But all it seems that we do is, whenever there's a good message out, you don't see a lot of people sharing that message, right? Like when certain people come on YouTube and they got a good message, people all they do is dog them. They mad because they doing numbers. They mad because people watching they program. They mad because they more popular than that person, right? But then when somebody do something negative and they are part of the YouTube community, right? Then they grabbing them up. Here come the YouTube police. The YouTube police and the judge and the jury, they already convicted the motherfuckers, guilty, right? Arrested them, right? Slandering their name on YouTube, and then taking a whole group of niggas that happen to be talking the same type of information and bulk them together with a celebrity and say, here you go. They all guilty. They all doing the same thing. And it's ridiculous, man. I know that, don't get me wrong. I know that there's some things that need to be fixed in our community. There's some people that need some healing. That's hurting. That's probably gonna do some jail time. All that kind of shit going on, right? If it comes down that this person is really found, guilty of this, or maybe not, right? Because some people do be like my boy says, some people be Zaddy's boy. You know what I'm saying? In certain instances, people get away, right? Lesser charges, right? They some people get away. Like if certain things you do, right, and some things you get in trouble for, right? It ought not be, to me. It just ought not be any bail for it. You should be locked. You should be, you do certain things, and I'm not gonna go down the list of what those things I believe are. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, you go too far in life, and you ought to be, you got to figure out, wake up and have a wake up call about what it is you're doing, and hopefully you'll be mature enough to see you went the wrong route and change your walk of life. But you can't, when people get away with shit for so long, they become comfortable with it. It's just like that's just their life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying whether somebody did something or not, because like I said, I try to live by the Constitution, about how we supposed to live here in America, as far as like being innocent till you proven guilty. You know what I'm saying? But we got a court opinion. We got a court of opinion. We got a court of YouTube got his own court. Right? Black women got their own court. Black men got their own court. Right? And then watch this. If I don't join one of their courts, then I'm doing a live or I'm doing an upload on a video, right? And I catch people catch wind of my video, right? Then I could be torched by people too, by in the comment section. Oh nigga, why? Because I refuse to choose sides because I don't really fucking know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? See, my mama taught me. See, you can't tell me how the fuck to think. My mama taught me to talk what the fuck I know and only testify to what the fuck it is I see. And y'all niggas ain't never learned that. My mama taught me that. Talk what the fuck you know, Thomas. And only testify, Farmer Tom. Talk what the fuck you know. And only testify to what the fuck it is that you see. So I won't be saying nothing on those things. I'll say this. We as a community call ourselves leaving TV because of the programming. We were tired of the ratchetness. We were tired of the inconsistency. We were tired of being lied to, manipulated, programmed, right? And it seems like we've come to YouTube only to get the same shit from each other, only to deal in the same facets, only to deal in the same negativity, only to deal with the same ratchetness. What's the difference? Never let one person, two people, 10 people, 10,000 people tell you because one person did something wrong that whole community ain't shit. It's bullshit. How many times have I seen somebody getting into it with a Hebrew Israelite and then I see a next day the post going in on these Hebrew Israelites and this and that. That's what, if you get into it with a certain Hebrew Israelite or his crew, him and them, that ain't help the whole community. When are we as people gonna grow up? When are we gonna stop with the labels and the ratchetness and the disrespect? And when we're gonna start using, common sense and cognitive thinking about certain situations? You know what I'm saying? Paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Doing your own research over certain things, right? Speaking and doing like my mama said. You know what I'm saying? Give y'all a little cooking this morning. Shout out to Mr. Kwame Brown. When y'all gonna talk what you know and only testify to what it is that you see. All right? Peace. From the boy, the conscious growing gardener, aka Farmer Tom, aka Mr. Notes. All right, y'all. Have a beautiful day.